Welcome back to another video from Freshers Now. In this video, you are going to know about IOCL or Apprentice Recruitment 2021.
Before we begin, just make sure to subscribe to our channel Freshers Now and hit the bell icon to stay updated with all the latest videos from Freshers Now.
Here are the basic details. The organization name is Western Region Indian Oil Corporation Limited. The post names are as follows: Trade Apprentice, Fitter or Electrician, Electronic Mechanics or Instrument Mechanic, Machinist, Accountant, Data Entry Operator, Retail Sales Associate and Technician Apprentice, Mechanical or Electrical or Instrumentation or Civil, Electrical and Electronics or Electronics. The total number of vacancies are 346. And 346 posts are divided into two categories. Number one, you have Technician Apprentice, which has 250 vacancies. For Trade Apprentice, you have 96 vacancies. The advertisement number IOCL, as you can see it here. The starting date has already been started, which was on 5th of February. You can apply through online and the closing date will be till 7th of March. And the job locations will be Maharashtra, Gujarat, Chhattisgarh, Dadra and Nagar Haveli, Goa and Madhya Pradesh. And here is the official website. You can check out the official website if you need further information. Moving on to the vacancy details. Please note, according to the state, the vacancy number or the vacancy details will be differing. For the state of Maharashtra, here you can see the codes. If you want to directly search for the code in that particular state, the codes are available from 101, 102, 103 and according to the discipline, the code is already arranged here. The discipline is Technician Apprentice Mechanical. You have 178. Now again in this 178, you have the division according to the categories that you are belonging to. For the UR you have 80, for EWS you have 17, for SC you have 17, for ST you have 16 and OBC you have 48. And PWD candidates, there is no post available. So it's the same for Technician Apprentice Electrical, for Instrumentation, for Civil, for Electrical and Electronics, for Electronics as well. So for all of this post, you have 178 and the categories that you are belonging will be differing. Now for the state of Gujarat, again you have the sequence of codes and here are the disciplines. For Technician Apprentice Mechanical, Electrical, Instrumentation, Civil, Electrical and Electronics, and for all of these you have 72 vacancies. Again, the division of categories are as follows. For UR you have 31, for EWS they have 7, for SC you have 5, ST you have 10 and for OBC you have 19. For Chhattisgarh you have again the code numbers. Here are the disciplines. For Trade Apprentice Fitter, for Electrician, for Electronics, you have 7 vacancies. Again the division, 5 for UR. There are no such vacancies for EWS and for SC as well. Again for ST candidates you have 2 vacancies. Again 0 for OBC and PWD as well. Moving on, under the same category, continuing with the Instrument Mechanic and Machinist, you can also see, refer to the previous slide. As I've mentioned, there are 7 vacancies for this particular category. And moving on to Dadra and Nagar Haveli, you have the code sequence number here. And Trade Apprentice Fitter, Electrician, Electronics and Mechanic, Instrument Mechanic and Machinist. You have 4 vacancies. Again, the category wise, you can see the division here. For Goa, for the state of Goa, you have again the code numbers available and the disciplines here for Fitter, Electrician, and this comes under the Trade Apprentice category. You have 4 vacancies in total. The division is as followed. There are no such vacancies for the rest of the categories except for UR category. And then coming to the state of Gujarat, here are the codes available and here are the disciplines, and this comes under Trade Apprentice again. You have 9 vacancies in total. Again, UR you have 6 and the last one OBC you have 2. And the rest of the post, only for ST you have 1 again, and the rest there are no such vacancies available. Here for the state of Maharashtra, you have the code numbers here again. You can check out the code and here are the disciplines mentioned. Again, this comes under Trade Apprentice category. For the Fitter, Electrician, Electronics and Mechanic, Instrument Mechanic, Trade Apprentice Machinist, you have 16 vacancies. And for Madhya Pradesh, here you can see the codes 138, 139, 140, 141 and 142. Again, this comes under Trade Apprentice category. Fitter, electrician, electronics, instrument, mechanic and machinist, you have 12 vacancies accordingly. For the state of Chhattisgarh, you have 143 for Trade Apprentice Accountant, 2 and there are no such vacancies for the rest of the categories. For Goa, you have 144. Madhya Pradesh, you have 146. Gujarat, 147. Maharashtra, 148. Madhya Pradesh, 149. Maharashtra, 150. So, in total, you have 346 vacancies. And according to the categories that you belong, you can check out the total number. Moving on to the education qualification. For the post of Technician Apprentice, Electronics, Electrical and Electronics, Electrical, Mechanical, Instrumentation, Civil, the education requirement is 3 years diploma in respective course of engineering from a recognized institute or university with a minimum of 50% of marks in their aggregate for general EWS and also OBC candidates, and 45% in case of SC and ST candidates against the reserved positions. For Trade Apprentice, Machinist, Instrument, Mechanic, Electronic Mechanic, Electrician, Fitter, matrix with a regular full-time ITI in respective course recognized by NCVT or SCVT. For the post of Trade Apprentice Accountant, the candidate should have a regular full-time graduate in the discipline with a minimum of 50% of marks in aggregate for general EWS and OBC candidates, and 45% of marks is needed in case you are belonging to SC, ST or PW candidates for the reserved positions from a recognized university or institution. The Trade Apprentice Data Entry Operator for skilled certificate holders, class 12 for its equivalent with a skilled certificate again, with a domestic data entry operator, that would be the certificate required. For Trade Apprentice Retail Sales Associate skill certificate holders, minimum of 12th grade pass. Additionally, the candidate should also possess a skill certificate of Retail Trainee Associate for the training of less than 1 year issued by an awarding body recognized by the National Skills Qualification Framework or any other authority which will be recognized by the Central Government of India. Moving on the age limit, minimum of 18 years and a maximum of 24 years as of dated 28th of February 2021 for general EWS candidates. Moving on to the age relaxation for all of the reserved candidates. For OBC NCL candidates, it's 3 years. For SC ST candidates, it's 5 years. Persons with disabilities, it's 10 years. And PWD candidates who are belonging to SC ST categories, it is 5 years. And for PWD or OBC NCL candidates, it is 3 years accordingly. Here are the other conditions which are issued by the officials. The stipend. Rate of the stipend payable to the apprentice per month shall be prescribed under the Apprentice Act according to 1961 or 1973, Apprentice Rules 1992 as amended, and also cooperation guidelines will be followed. For personal protective equipment, the apprentice selected against codes mentioned under the point A 1/2 till 11 shall be provided with a pair of safety shoes and a helmet returnable upon the completion of their training whenever it is applicable. Company accommodation or HRA. No HRA or company's accommodation shall be provided to the apprentice. And the period of apprenticeship or training, it may be extended under circumstances as provided under the Rule 7 of the Apprentice Rules according to 1992. And the selection process is as follows. Selection shall be made on the basis of the performance on the candidates in the written test and meeting notified eligibility criteria. The candidates will have to secure a 40% of marks in the written examination to be qualified for the further selection process or the further steps which will be conducted by the officials. The minimum qualifying marks will be 35% for all the candidates who are belonging to the reserved categories SC, ST or PWD. Candidates selected as per the apprentice will have to fulfill the minimum physical fitness standard or parameters as specified in the Apprenticeship Act and amendments and modifications issued by time to time. Only those candidates declared to fit in pre-engagement medical and physical fitness will be considered for engaging an apprenticeship. and the application fees. No such application fee is payable for submitting the application forms for the trade apprentice, which comes up under all of the categories or the branches mentioned here. And how to apply. The same link will be headed down even in the description box as well. So don't forget to check it out and get the direct access of the link to apply. Furthermore, if you have any doubts or if you need any clarifications regarding the posts, you can place them in the comment section below and we will answer your queries. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Freshers Now for more learning and placement videos. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned by subscribing to our channel Freshers Now for more learning and placement videos.